Hi, and welcome to Team Unleash Your Passion's 5-day sneak peek into coaching. I am Kate Kraft, and this is one of my diamond coaches, Jessica Danner, and we are going to lead you through this training or information gathering process this week. First of all, we're going to introduce ourselves and tell you our stories of how we got into coaching, and then we will introduce the topics that we are going to cover later on throughout this week. So, like I said, my name is Kate Kraft. I am the founder of Team Unleash Your Passion. I started coaching in May of 2015, and I am now a 2-star diamond coach. What that means in the Beachbody world is that I have a diamond on each of my legs with 2 coaches that are diamonds, and I also qualify for profit sharing within Beachbody, which is a privately held company. So that's a perk that you get as you advance and rank. How I got started in coaching though was really because I was unhappy with where I was physically. I was busting my butt with my workouts. I have been doing Beachbody programs since 2008. P90X, Insanity the Asylum, Insanity Asylum 2, Les Mills Pump when they were a part of it, Combat. I did a ton of programs, but I never followed a nutrition plan. I never followed a nutrition plan, and I never used Shakeology. Shakeology to me was a complete waste, in my opinion. I love to eat, and so when they were like, "Hey, this is a meal replacement. You're going to replace breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or use it as after your workout snack," I was like, "Well, I really like to eat food. I don't like to drink those kind of things. I just really like to eat food." So for 6 years, remember, I started doing Beachbody in 2008. For 6 years, I said no to Shakeology. I said no to being a coach and doing those things. And then in 2015, those 10 pounds and those love handles, they weren't going away. So I decided to jump in with the 21-day fix, and I decided to prove the program wrong, that it wasn't going to give me the results that I wanted. So instead, I followed it to a complete T. I did everything on the nutrition guide. I drank my Shakeology every day, and I got my 30-minute workouts in. And you know what? At the end of those 21 days, I had lost 8 pounds and 8 inches. My husband was also on Shakeology at the time because if I was doing it, he was doing it, right? And he had really cut back on his Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, and coffee. So caffeine was a huge vice for him, and he had cut way back on it. He had taken a 2-liter bottle of Dr. Pepper and made it last 2.5 weeks. Normally, it lasted 2 days in our house. So that was a huge victory for both of us in our family, and we knew that Shakeology was, that was there to stay. So I started coaching solely to pay for our Shakeology. Now, fast forward about 60 days from that time, I was still doing my workouts, drinking my shake, posting online, and trying to drum up business and run challenge groups and all that stuff and learn the ins and outs. And we kind of got blindsided, and we actually left a 6-figure income. So we took the money that we had in the bank, we had our savings, and we set off to make Beachbody our sole source of income, and it worked. I took the direction from my upline coach, Raina Odell, who was a top 10 coach in 2015, and I applied it day in and day out to my business. And we watched it grow and grow and grow, and we watched Jessica grow and grow and grow, and other coaches on my team grow and grow and grow from the direction that we received from the people above us. And we just filtered it down, and it's been an amazing experience. So that's been my story. Beachbody does provide my entire source of income for my entire family. That is not what I set out for when I, reached the grown-up stage after college. I have my master's in accounting. I have my CPA license, and now I am a full-time Beachbody coach. So it is possible. Yes?
Hi there, I'm Jessica Danner. I'm one of the leaders on Kate's team, Team Unleash Your Passion. I am also the founder of my team, the Uplift Movement. And today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how I got started as a coach. And a little over a year ago, I was presented with Shakeology. It was my first time trying Shakeology. I had tried a lot of different protein powders and shakes and stuff, and I fell in love with Shakeology. I loved it, and I knew I wanted more of it. At that time, I had no idea what Beachbody was, never heard of it. I Googled Shakeology, and it brought me to the Beachbody website. And I was looking on the website, and that's when I purchased my first program from Beachbody. It was the 3-day refresh. It was a 3-day detox that I was going to do. I've never done one before. And once I got the 3-day refresh, I posted on Facebook that I was getting ready to start this. And of course, Kate sought me out. She messaged me. She set me up in this 3-day refresh support group. And I really had no idea what this group was or why she was putting me in this group or anything. And it was actually pretty cool. I was following along with all these people, and they were posting about the refresh, and they were doing what I was doing, and they were posting the results. And soon I had my own results from the 3-day refresh. I had lost 7 pounds doing the refresh, and I felt great. I loved it. And Kate then was still messaging me about becoming a coach. I still wasn't know if I was ready to become a coach or if I even knew what it meant to become a coach. I kind of turned her down still. And then I was presented with my first workout program from Beachbody, and it was PIO. And my first time around, I failed. I was wishy-washy with the workouts. I was not consistent with my nutrition plan. I wasn't following a meal plan. I failed. And shortly after that, one of my best friends came to me, and she had heard about this 21-day fix. She was following Kate and her sister on Facebook, and she was interested in coaching, and she was interested in the 21-day fix. I still was not a firm believer that I wanted to coach, but I was going to support her. I was going to do this 21-day fix. And then we messaged Kate and her sister, and we were going to go all in. We were going to do the 21-day fix. We were going to coach. We were going to share about it. And that's when I started. I started posting about my workouts. I started posting about Shakeology and my struggles. And it was different from when I had done the PIO program. I actually had a meal plan that I was following. I actually had a coach that was coaching me along, and I had a whole support team. And with that program, I had lost 10 pounds in 21 days. It changed my life. And once I started sharing that transformation, I started inspiring other people. And that's when I started coaching. I started getting my own challengers, and they were looking to me for advice on how to do the containers and how to get their workouts in. And after that, I started building a team. I started getting my own coaches on my team that were ready to start building their own businesses. And it's changed my life physically, and it's also changed my life financially and emotionally. I now, as a Diamond coach, I am able to afford a rent on an apartment that I never thought I could afford. I'm able to supply groceries for me and my daughter. And I'm able to take her shopping and buy her clothes and do fun things with her that if I didn't have this extra income, I don't know if I could afford this. So it's definitely put me in a place in my life where I'm a lot happier. I have more confidence, and I'm very thankful for Kate staying with me and messaging me and not giving up on me. And that's what makes her a great coach, and that's what makes her a great leader and an awesome friend.
Thank you. So those are our stories. And if you realize how we both started coaching because we focused on our own fitness. We led with fitness. And when you lead with fitness in this business, it's going to lead you to inspire other people, because people struggle. and people fail, and people need motivation, inspiration, and they need support. And that is what we do as coaches. Every single day, we are looking to support people, whether it is setting them up with Shakeology in a program, or whether it's just saying, hey, I'm sorry that you had a bad day. Like, that's part of the job. So I think it's very, very important that going into this training, you realize that this isn't a get-rich-quick business. This isn't a business where you're going to be selling a lot of products without knowing who you're selling to. We get to know each and every single one of our clients and our coaches' goals, whether they have to do with fitness, whether they have to do with finances, whether they have to do with relationships in their life. It is a person-to-person, a peer-to-peer support business. And it's that culture and that community that has allowed Jessica and I to form a relationship together and lead our teams and make it really fun. So if you aren't into fitness or don't, if you aren't into fitness and you want to be, this is a great option, because Jess wasn't into fitness when she first started.
No, I had no fitness background. I was overweight. There was no way that I even thought I could be a coach.
And for me, I do have a fitness background. I have done these programs since 2008. I was a tennis coach. I played all the sports in high school. Like, I love fitness. It was totally my thing. And still, there are things that I learn from Jessica every single day that make me a better coach. So you need all types on your team in order to make it, function and make it fun. And that's what we're going to share with you today and throughout this week. So later on today, you will see additional success stories that we will post from other coaches within the network. And then throughout the week, you're going to hear from not only us, but you will hear from the top coach in the network, Melanie Mitro. Melanie Mitro has been the top coach in the network for, I believe, 2 straight years now, which is a huge accomplishment. That means she's training her coaches very, very well and has great information. And another thing about Beachbody that you will learn is it is a business of duplication. So where people have started before us and been successful, we literally duplicate what they did. And they're continuing to do the same things that they've always done. Lead with fitness, help people, and share about it on social media and share about it in their own lives. Not every single person uses Facebook. Not every single person uses Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube to build their business, and we're going to go into that as well. So you'll hear from us, but you'll also hear from Melanie Mitro, because we are not going to reinvent the wheel with this training, and we want you to hear from the top and the best of the best. So I hope you enjoy this training. Please don't hold back on your questions. Please don't hold back on any of your hesitations. We have been in your shoes. Like I said no to Shakeology for 6 years, and Jess ignored me for like 2 months. So we totally understand that there is a little bit of pause, because this is not a traditional way to make income. This is not a traditional business. But I will tell you that it offers a ton of freedom that I never had in the accounting world. It offers a ton of freedom that I never had even when I ran my own tennis academy. So it's been an amazing experience for my husband and myself. Anything to add before we close this one?
No, I appreciate everybody being here, and I hope you enjoy this week.
Bye, guys. We'll see you later.